Hey there, pretty preset friends. It's Allison Wheeler coming on tonight to go through a preset collection with you guys. And up tonight is this Pretty Pastels collection. I love this collection because it is versatile. It has some clean presets. It's got some really pretty black and white presets, as well as some that are kind of more fun and retro. So let's go through and I'll edit a few images with this preset collection. One of the more fun ones is this first one, this alabaster. If just one click, you can see how it's got some really great pastel tones and that retro vibe with all the matte and some of the colorings, the tonings. I just really love that. I just wanted to bump the exposure just a little bit. It was a little bit dark, and slow with those highlights just a little bit. But you can see, like, before and after, how it just gives you that really fun kind of retro vibe that still brings in those beautiful pastel hues. So I'm going to give that a reset real quick and go through. Another favorite I have is this chamomile. Just one click gives you that almost rosy tone. Again, I'm going to bump that exposure just a little bit. And on this one, it looks a little on the warm side to my eye, so I may lower the white balance just a little bit and up the shadows, maybe lower this vibrance a little, just a little bit. If you scroll down, you can see in your HSL panel, if you have them all opened, where some of those colorings are coming from. If you think it's a little bit too saturated in the reds, you could, obviously you could dial that down if you want, or the blues. Really just up to you. And you can even mess with some of the ones that aren't representative here, like in the preset, like the greens. You might want to change the hue of the greens, bump that up, or take it down to yellow. It's really just up to you. It's such easily, in Lightroom you can easily customize any kind of preset. So I'll give that a reset. A fun one, pretty one, sorry. A gorgeous one that is like a clean edit is this one, this Color Splash. Just one click and you can see that it's got a lot of bright, bold colors. It's really perfect for a clean edit. All I did was bump the exposure just a little bit, added some contrast and some clarity, and I'll show you a before and after for that. You see it just really made the colors pop. It almost makes it look more like it was taken in the fall versus in the middle of winter. I mean, when we did this session, it felt like 13 degrees outside, and you can see there was a little bit of snow on the ground. So, but I just love that clean preset of this color Splash. Excuse me. Another good clean black and white one, or not black and white, excuse me. Another good clean preset is this Sherbet right here. It's a little less bold than the Color Splash. I think it has to do with this lowered contrast. So if you wanted to bump it up just a little bit, lower that white balance down just a little bit because it was a little on the warm side. But again, such an easy, almost one-click clean edit with that preset. I'm going to come over to another image I have, this one right here. I was so lucky to have such a beautiful couple allow me to take their engagement photos earlier this month. One of my favorite black and white presets, clean black and whites, is this Black and White Beauty. You can see it's just one click and it gives you that perfect, crisp, clean black and white. I'm just going to up that exposure just a little bit since she had a little bit of shadow on her faces, and I'll just bump that up. But you can see literally in just adjusting that, it gives you that clean, crisp, beautiful black and white, and it makes your workflow so easy if you only have to tweak a couple of things over here. Give that a reset. One of my other favorites from this set is this Ethereal Black and White. So it's a little less of a clean black and white, where it's got this matte. You can see there's matte here in this tone curve. So it makes it a little more milky, a little like the blacks are lifted a little bit. But I love black and whites like that, matte black and whites. It's just really beautiful. It's almost softer versus the clean, crisp black and whites. And I really just love this preset. Get that another fun, let me find it. I love how you can just roll through these presets and you can see up here in your preview panel just some of the ones that might work. I'll stop on one here, like that one, Morning Dew. Oh, look how beautiful that is. This is like almost like a vintagey feel. It's like that warm, vintage, soft. Up that exposure just a little bit. Lower that white balance just a little bit so they're not quite so warm. But you can see that's just a really beautiful, soft, vintagey feel to this photo. You can almost, to me, I can almost feel the warmth coming from that, of them snuggling together. I just love the way the edit changes the feel of this image. So give that a reset, scroll back through, see if there's any other ones I want to show. The matte black and white is good. It's really got a ton of matte. So if you want to adjust that, just come over here in this tone curve and start pulling things down closer to the line. You see that dotted line that runs from here to here. The closer you get to that line, the less matte there will be. So you can see it's easily adjustable. So, but I just love this Pretty Preset collection, the Pretty Pastels. Like this Blue Jay, it gives you, like I said, you know, it's named the Pretty Pastel Collection because it has all these beautiful pastel hues. Like this one has beautiful pinks coming through and blues. Just really makes it a pretty beautiful, just a really great edit for your images. And pretty much the only thing I adjust on these presets are to bump the exposure. So I just think that we've gone through most of the ones. Yeah, we did Alabaster on the other one. See how it just bumped that exposure and it comes out pretty perfect. So give that a before and after. Scroll that white balance down just a little bit. So this Pretty Pastel collection has such good versatile presets, whether you want a clean edit, you want a black and white edit, or a matte fun pastel edit, or a milky matte black and white edit. The Pretty Pastel collection has such a great variety of presets for you to use that you can tweak to your style. Hope you found that little rundown of the pastel collection helpful. I hope to see some of you guys use it in our Facebook group. Be sure to share those images and let us know what preset from the pastel collection you used. Have a good night.